Go ahead, Elizabeth.
Oof, big night tonight. You've been on a journey to get to this stage and join the WNBA sisterhood. Who is a player that, if you could choose, you would want to play with this summer?
Ooh, easy answer for me. Asia Wilson. I know that she's technically still playing, but with everything that she's accomplished so far, she is a legend to me. That is legend status. And I want to put in that same work. You know, use my skills on both ends of the court and lead this franchise to multiple championships.
I mean, she is a star in this league, and the game is better for having her in it. Have you thought about what you're going to say when that interaction happens?
Wow. I wish that I could sit here and tell you that I'd be a poised young lady. But she actually came and gave a talk at my school one year, and to be really honest with you, I can't tell you a word she said. I just couldn't hear her over the sounds of my internal screams. Just like one big loud scream, just on a loop the entire time. So yeah, I'm not super optimistic about keeping my cool. But I would love to ask for a jersey or a signature or something, though. That'd be awesome.
Yeah, I'm sure you'll be absolutely fine.
Thank you.
On another note, the league is at a fascinating growth point right now, with viewership skyrocketing. How much of the WNBA did you watch growing up? And does the history of the game inform at all where you want to land?
Look, if I could wave a magic wand and get the Houston Comets back, oh, that would be my choice. Line me up. Cheryl Swoops, Tina Thompson, Cynthia Cooper, and I would just be in basketball paradise. Exactly, yes. But no, all jokes aside, it's really just such an honor to be considered by all these franchises.
Yeah.
And I'm so excited to be walking the road that all these legends paved before me.
The spotlight has definitely been on women's sports these last years. How much do you think that on-court rivalries play a factor in the growth of the league? And do you think that these storylines are good for the game?
Oh, I love the way that stories are being told right now. And I think that has fueled those rivalries that you're talking about. You know, look at Angel and Caitlin. They faced off in the national championship in college, and their fans have followed them to the WNBA. You know, every matchup between those two is must-see TV. And the Fever and Sky have two of the hottest tickets in the sport right now. And when the Aces and Liberty assembled all that star power a couple years back, every matchup between them was called the Battle of the Super Teams, just pulling in huge ratings, huge numbers. And my grandma wouldn't be able to follow anything that was happening on the court. But I'll tell you, she knows all the tea. She definitely knows all the tea. And I think all these rivalries are just another entry point for the fans.
Yeah, totally agree there. Unfortunately, you just missed sharing the court with the WNBA's all-time leading scorer, Diana Taurasi, who played in the league from 2004 to 2024. She brought a ton of that spice you were talking about for so long. Now, what part of her legacy speaks to you the most?
DT scored more than 10,000 points in the greatest league in the world. That is wild. 2 decades, she just kept putting up buckets. That longevity is incredible. The hours that she spent in the gym when the lights were low and the stands were empty so that she could shine when it mattered the most. You know, as someone who loves to score, she is my GOAT. Best to ever do it.
That's right. For the fans who might not know you yet, what do they need to know, either on or off the court?
Look, I'm confident. I have worked really, really hard to get here, and I'm going to make an impact from day one. Diana Taurasi was willing to talk a little trash, but she always backed it up with her game. And fans can expect me to do the very same thing. That goes for the court, and the press conferences too. So you might want to make sure you tune into those.
Let's go, let's
Yeah.
go. Okay, so I want to shift gears quickly for a couple of rapid fire questions so new fans can get to know you. First, when it comes to a city, do you prefer a bigger metropolis vibe or a smaller, more intimate one?
Oh, for as long as I can remember, I have wanted to be on the biggest stage possible.
Oh.
And in my mind, that extends beyond the arena. You know, I want a crowd everywhere I walk, team billboards up all over, restaurants open late so I can snag a bite after game night wraps up. You know, I love the hum of a big city. I love it. The pulse of the people. I feed off of that energy. So, big city.
Let's keep this one easy. Favorite color?
My favorite color actually is red, but red is not an option on here.
Ooh. Black.
Okay.
One year, Skylar Diggins Smith showed up to the WNBA All-Stars in this long black trench coat, sunglasses, black leather heels, long black dress underneath. Oh, my goodness. I had that same look as my phone background for like months after she showed out like that.
How about this? On a day when you've got nothing scheduled and you can just relax on the couch, what is your go-to cheat meal?
Oh. Look, I say this with pride. I was raised on pizza. It was like actually a part of the food pyramid in my house growing up, like at the bottom of like the most essential needs. Yeah, that was pizza. And after every club game, my dad, who was our coach, shout out to the Squirrels teammates, never forget that. We would go down to this pizza shop on Main and just take down several pies. Just take it down. And before you try to follow that up, what we're not about to do is catch me up about what city makes the best pizza.
Oh.
We're not doing that. I'm not trying to tank my career minutes before getting drafted. Thanks.
Okay, I'm definitely not trying to get you in trouble. Okay, let's bring it on back to basketball. Let me ask you, does it matter to you where you're selected in the draft order?
Yes and no. How is that for an answer? Look, this is the toughest professional league in the world when it comes to cracking a roster, and it just keeps getting harder and harder the further you are along in the draft order. And there was that documentary, the 144, 2 years back, and I know we're up to 156 for the Valkyries, but still. That being said, if you presented me with the option between a high draft number and a strong fit within an organization where I can really, you know, see my game blossom while I adjust to the pro level, I would take that second option every time.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And now, the presentation of the awards ceremony. Let's hear it for the champions, New York! The head coach is Sandy Brondello. Kennedy Burke.
Hello and welcome to our coverage of the WNBA on 2K Sports. Moments away, it'll be the Las Vegas Aces going up against the New York Liberty. Here with Tim Swartz and Brian Banafitemi, I'm Blake Suniga, and it's good to have you with us.
And we're about a quarter into the regular season. And I know you both have some clear championship favorites, but you're usually wrong, so I probably shouldn't listen to them.
Well, I have a couple of teams in mind, that's for sure. But it's always dangerous to make predictions this early into the season.
It's not like you. Usually you're making predictions about everything. There's still a lot of time, Brian and Blake. Things can change. There could be a blockbuster trade or a major injury that shifts the balance of power. So sorry, I'm not naming teams yet.
Here's Gardner. Outside, Lainey Hamilton. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Covering. Drills it from outside.
I just hope that was a mistake by the D, because if that's how they plan to guard her, they're going to have serious problems.
Back to Ionescu. From deep. That one falls. Her second basket of the game. She's now 2 for 3. Outside Lloyd. And the Aces, another 3. Sabrina Ionescu from outside. That one falls, and a nice feed from Lainey Hamilton. Inside, here's Wilson. One up, one down. She makes her first shot in this game. And they have certainly been looking locked in offensively.
They sure have, staying aggressive and playing in control.
Pass to Stewart. Ionescu. To end the run. Looks good, is good. Bucket number 4 from the field. And
everything seems to be going in.
Sabrina Ionescu from outside. And again, it's the Liberty from deep. Pulls it from the elbow. Good. For 3. And the Aces, another 3.
She continues to shoot like this.
Three-pointer Sabrina Ionescu connects from three-point range.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves just yet, Tim. I wouldn't go that far, but it has been pretty ugly so far.
Buries the long-range jumper.
Adding Lloyd, what a huge move for an organization that isn't scared to swing for the fence out quicker.
Now here is Ionescu. 20 points for her. It's good from long range. Ionescu has it. Now Young defending. Sinks the triple.
Orchestrating the offense is what Ionescu excels at.
Young takes the 3. Drills the three-pointer.
Yeah, they're allowing a sky-high field goal percentage.
Now Ionescu shoots from the line, and she knocks down the jumper.
Oh my gosh, she's making it look easy right now, and I expect them to run the offense through her until the defense forces it out of her hands.
Gray left side. The tray, another 3 for Las Vegas. Pass to Ionescu. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Wilson outside. Takes the 3. And the Aces, another 3.
She is just bombing it today.
Outside, three-pointer Sabrina Ionescu. That one's good, and so Natasha Cloud gets the assist.
Has to rush Ionescu and run her off that three-point line.
Hits it from three-point range.
She has shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves.
Just 5 on the clock. Got it. Good job in the low post.
And something to admire.
Count it. Good.
She's having one of those days where if she takes it, she makes it.
The 3 drains the three-pointer.
Her three-point shot has been so pure, just draining one after another.
Pass to Ionescu. To halt the run. Drains it from beyond the arc.
To be honest, I'm speechless. This may be the best shooting performance I have ever seen, and I've seen a lot.
To the inside, Gray. That one drops for her second bucket. Marker 2 for 4. Launches a 3. Drops in the tray.
Strong work for her at the offensive end, helping them sustain this lead.
Shoots the 3. Another 3 for Las Vegas. Dominating first half of play, and so far it hasn't been close. The Aces on top, just dominating this one. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway. Back to the action now. It's been a one-team show so far, but we'll see if that changes. They set the screen, and the Aces another 3. Pass to Ionescu. Back to Stewart. And a great assist that time by Sabrina Ionescu as that one goes in.
Let the opposing team own the arc.
Banked in off the glass.
We're seeing the shots dropping for them very well now.
Yeah,
There's fluidity in their respective offenses, too.
Here's Parker Tyus. Yes, once again. And she remains a perfect 6 attempts, 6 makes. 3-on-1 break. Jewel Lloyd with room to shoot. And again, it's Las Vegas.
the ball movement on this run has been fantastic, and it's
outside Young. Jewel Lloyd from long range. In it goes for the 8th time in 10 attempts.
Gets good positioning and uses her length to deny shots.
And the 3-ball is good.
Stick to the game
yeah,
plan.
keep her composure.
Lloyd from long range. And the Aces another 3.
Barrage she put on in the first half. Nothing here in the second half.
Bangs home the trifecta.
But when you get this kind of shooting from her, 100% from the field, I mean, they're a tough team to beat. Anybody's tough to beat.
Set a new league record.
Again, Las Vegas.
It's just so pretty to watch. A well-executed pull-up. Young working it to perfection.
Pass to Gardner. Fires the 3. And again, it's New York with a 3.
Shot.
For 3. Sinks the 3-pointer.
As hot as she's been this quarter, the game plan should be simple. Get her the ball and get out of the way.
The 3. Another 3 for Las Vegas.
They come out of halftime smoking hot from beyond the arc.
Sku outside. Stewart. And Asia Wilson with the block.
Shooting the basketball because she can't get anything to bounce her way this quarter.
Knocks down the 3-ball.
Oh, absolutely. She's been a matchup nightmare in this game. She's eager to fire away. She's got to tone it down.
And she's good on the 3-ball.
What's gotten into her today? This is getting ridiculous.
Now, nothing is going down for her.
Pulls up. And again, it's Las Vegas. At the end of the third quarter, a huge lead. And this one may already have been decided. Aces ahead, running away with this one. And time to step away quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. Welcome back. Aces making a change here.
On the paint, eyes on the paint. Hey.
4 on the clock. Beyond the arc. Buries it from 3-point range.
A wide open 3. They need.
On for the first time ever, the league extended the schedule to 44 games. What do you guys think about that?
I mean,
Let's go with a three. And the Aces, another three.
What vision from Gray, one of the top points in the league. She does not miss open teammates.
Tries to snap the cold streak. Gets it to go from downtown.
And into it. We have got a duel shaping up right now.
Cans it from downtown.
It's been a humongous fourth quarter for her, especially from long range.
So it's the Aces winning this one easily. And this crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
Boy, I mean, for us too, it was shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the type of win they had tonight.
And that'll wrap it up.
Oof, not sure which was hotter, the temperature outside today or your shooting. You beat the old mark of 9 threes, which earned you a spot in the record books. Have you cooled off yet?
Well, I certainly hope not. I'd like to do the same thing next game. Shooting is just one of those streaky things where just sometimes it feels like you can't miss, and today was one of those times.
Kelsey Mitchell, Jewel Lloyd, and Kelsey Plum are some of the best shooters in the league. They were all tied for the previous record. Where do you slot in with this group?
I think as long as the four of us are still playing, no shooting record is safe. I broke it today. Jewel could go out and break it tomorrow. Plum could go out and break it next week. That's just what shooters do.
All right, thank you.
Hi, Elizabeth.
All right, so clearly the Aces and Liberty have become one of the biggest rivalries in the WNBA these last few years. So how has the energy been in the locker room leading up to this matchup?
You know, we've got a lot of vets on this team, and they've been keeping it chill. And that's been good for me because I was probably way too geeked when I first joined this organization. It was literally one of the first things that I did when I knew that I would be here. I went right to the schedule, just circled today's date. I still remember my mom and I texting back and forth in all caps when they were matching up in the finals a few years ago. Stewie! Asia! Jackie! Sob! Oh my goodness, I'm glad they're staying professional. Someone's got to.
Okay, so before you were even affiliated with one of these teams, did you have like a favorite moment between these two?
Honestly, my favorite moment came the year before the matchups got super spicy. The Liberty traveled to Vegas as huge dogs and, put together the best offensive game in franchise history. Saab had the first ever 30-point triple-double. Honshu hit 11 of 12 shots off the bench. My teammates and I were just up late, just watched it all together. And I just remember us being just so hyped, like just cheering like the entire time. Just elite basketball that night. Elite.
Cool. Thank you.
Thank you.
Welcome to WNBA basketball on 2K Sports. In this game, we'll see the Las Vegas Aces against the Connecticut Sun. I'm Blake Suniga, and with me at the broadcast table are Tim Swartz and Brian Banafitemi.
Well, the WNBA season has still only just begun, but already the intensity is high.
Well, these players are competitors. I mean, nobody wants to get off to a slow start and look like an easy target in this league.
So Las Vegas will get the first possession.
Come on, kick it out!
The three, off to a good start as she hits her first shot attempt. Now here is Lloyd. That's good, and so Asia Wilson with the assist. Off the back iron and out. And the Aces with possession. And the Aces, another three. 6 to shoot, and Jewel Lloyd hits from deep.
4 makes on 4 shots. Everything has fallen for them early.
When you look at this Sun roster, there are a lot of new faces.
Our leading scorer, DeWanna Bonner, is gone. They also lost Alyssa Thomas, Dejanay Carrington, Brianna Jones, 3 players who spent their entire careers with Connecticut. So it's a new day for the Sun. Pretty impressive. 5 straight makes to start this game.
Lindsay Allen for 3.
Good on the 3-point shot.
Look for this lead to get even bigger.
Absolutely.
Drills it from outside. 3 ball. It's hauled in by the Aces. To the inside.
Parker Tyus, good.
It has taken them no time to build this lead up.
No scoring yet from her, but that's likely to change.
Parker Tyus, good.
And they're on fire right now. Really in a groove early.
Outside Charles. That falls. Nice feed that time from Lindsay Allen.
That's 4 straight field goals they've allowed from within touching distance of the rim.
Nelson Ododa with the bucket.
Up and really just made that layup possible.
Now here's Wilson. Quiet so far offensively, searching for first points of the game. Pass to Allen. Tries a 3, and another 3 for Connecticut.
Right, an actual defense.
Absolutely.
Now here's Charles. She has 6. And there's another one for the Sun. Hunter. Outside Lloyd. And it's good. Fought through the contact, hit the shot, and she'll go to the line. Puts up a 3. Gets it to go from downtown.
I love it. Keep shooting. As the threes keep dropping for her, she'll keep shooting. Keep shooting.
As she should. Shots a little bit because nothing is dropping for her.
Gets a 3-pointer to fall. And here's Charles. She's guarded by Wilson. Shot to end the cold run. And good that time.
Strong finish from Tina Charles, taking the hit well and powering through it.
Down low. And it's blocked by Asia Wilson.
A patient defender with a passion for blocking shots. Wilson's such an intimidating presence.
The plan worked.
Out to the wing. Nelson Ododa with the bucket.
But she hasn't helped the situation.
Fires for 3, and the 3 ball is good.
As the measuring stick, they've been by far the better team.
And Allen gets it to go. Inside, Charles. And she makes that one.
Check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates on the same page.
Rising and firing as soon as she catches the pass.
With back-to-back titles in 2022 and 23, the Aces have been the franchise in this league.
To the middle. Here's Allen. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tina Charles. Launches it. The 3-pointer is on target.
She is putting on a clinic out there. Really the centerpiece of their offense.
A nice shot by Charles. Pass to Wilson. Over Charles. Again, Las Vegas.
Killer confidence, stays true to herself. What more do you want from Wilson? She's a...
Lets it go from 11, and there's another one for the Sun. And now a chance to see what's coming up for the Las Vegas Aces.
On Friday, they head back home to host the Washington Mystics. And then Sunday, they're starting out on the road to play the Storm in Seattle.
And that game against the Sparks, that's a contest I'll keep my eye on. That's going to be game number 5 of the year. And of course, we're going to get off to a fast start in the schedule.
Down low. It's stolen by Jackie Young. And now the Aces on the break. Here's Wilson. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
Well, in terms of roster building for a front office, what would be your guys' approach? What's the key?
To the middle. Rivers. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Didn't really have a whole lot working for her in the first half.
Wasted no time on that one.
Wow, I mean, what can you say?
The tray sinks the triple.
They're going back to the three-point shot over and over again.
Here's Gray. She's covered by Allen. Drills the three-pointer.
And add another three-pointer to their second half total.
They came out of the break dropping bombs and are just not letting up.
You'll love to see that.
Inside, Nelson Adota. Stokes with the rebound.
Such tough defense there against one of the better finishers in the game.
From outside the arc, nailed from three-point land.
Well, they've built this lead through plays exactly like that. She's easily been the most consistent performer.
No question about that. I mean, she's just hitting everything in sight.
Pass to Allen. Morrow with the fadeaway. That misses off the backboard.
Yeah, I mean, that's not heads-up basketball. Why try the fadeaway when no one's on you?
And the aces another three.
Well, if it wasn't already out of reach, it is now thanks to the spurt that they're having.
And why put on the brakes now, Tim? I say just keep on firing.
Man, Brian, you want to run up the score?
The kick out to Allen.
And again, Connecticut no good.
As a player, you always want to be able to answer back, but she just didn't have it in her right there.
Gray outside. From past the arc, and the aces another three.
It's been a humongous fourth quarter for her, especially from long range. She's in a groove, and that triple has just been deadly.
Here's Allen. So it's the aces winning this one easily. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says an awful lot about this team.
Yeah, Blake, I guess they don't need home cooking, like, you know, you're cooking from your mom, to feel at home. Just a masterful performance all around for them.
So that's going to do it for this one, folks.
That was an offensive clinic. You put up the most points in a single game, setting a new WNBA record. It looked like you were in the zone early on. How were you able to get the open looks?
Man, all credit goes to my teammates. They screened well, they got me the ball in the right spots, they kept feeding me the rock. You know, a lot more goes into it than just sinking the shots.
For sure. So you've now passed Liz Cambage and Asia Wilson, who both previously scored 53 points. What was going through your mind as the game progressed? Did you have the record in your sights?
I want to score every time I have the ball in my hands, so, you know, when the shots kept falling, I just kept asking for it, and at some point during the fourth quarter, I knew the record was in reach, and coach kept running the offense through me, so why not go for it?
Nice. Tina Charles has been around the league and is such a reliable and consistent player. What was it like going head-to-head against her on the court?
Man, it was a challenge, absolutely. She's big, but she shoots like a guard and can pretty much hit from anywhere, and it's hard to defend players like that. I think I did a good job overall.
Agreed. What do you take away from matches like this against some of the league's greatest players?
Well, it's a delicate balance of staying true to your game and what you do best on the court, but also paying attention in real time to the little things players like Tina does during a game that can actually help you grow, like the way she sets screens on me or just her footwork at the rim. I try to take note of those things and then just rewatch them on film later.
Thanks a lot.